The year is 1904. You're helping Mr. Miller tend to his cattle on the open range when he invites you back to his homestead. You're handed a sack of feed and sent to the chicken coop. Mrs. Miller puts your kids to work right away doing chores you would never expect them to do at home, but they'll gladly do them at the High Desert Museum.
Look but don't touch, not at this museum.
The High Desert Museum has a unique way of approaching educational material, and we like to be a museum that doesn't have boxes and isn't really bounded by walls.
The executive director of the High Desert Museum is Dana Whitelaw.
We're on 135 acres and use that setting to help explore the high desert. And when we talk about a 1904 ranch, we put the visitor in the time and place. So they're interacting with people in costume in 1904.
The museum is just south of Bend. It's a must-see if you're anywhere near the area.
We have over 100 animals at the High Desert Museum, and one of the favorite exhibits is our otter exhibit. And we have 3 young males that, if they're not napping, are just a joy to watch play.
It's called the Daily Otter Encounter. It happens every afternoon at 12:30. Hey, you want to be buzzed by a turkey vulture? 8-year-old boys all over are yelling, "Cool!" Well, it's the raptors of the desert sky. Hawks, owls, falcons, and vultures fly right over your head. But if you want to see this, you'll have to go this weekend. It ends Labor Day.
Ascent Climbing Explored is a great example of some of the High Desert Museum's best work.
Yeah, you get to climb walls and lay on a sleeping cot that climbers actually attach to the side of a cliff.
We also have a scene from Camp 4 at Yosemite to talk about kind of the dirtbag culture.
Dirtbag culture? No, that's not what she means. It's what serious climbers call themselves. You gotta hurry on this one too. It ends September 9th. So what's coming to the museum this fall? Here's a preview.
Animal Journeys, Navigating in Nature, that highlights how animals, wildlife, including fish and birds, navigate as they move through the landscapes. All those sort of forces in nature that help animals find their way.
Critters with radar. Now that's cool. The High Desert Museum is open every day. Get a virtual tour before your real tour. Visit highdesertmuseum.org. Scott G., NBC5 News.